All right. Well, we're back with this. So, while you guys were gone, I decided to do a little bit of painting. Um, it's a little bit of a messy job, but I basically did, instead of putting like the green stickers on here, I went back with like a paint marker and it bled a little bit in the seam line, but that's fine. I can just go over it with a black one. So I did that there, and then you can see right above the eyes, right there, kind of. I don't know if you can see that very well, but that is also painted. So basically, what the gist of this is now is, yeah, that's the right box. We're going to build this man some legs and give him his awesome backpack. So, I have the wrong instruction sheet out. Underneath all of these runners. Come on now. Yeah. All right. Where were we at? We had building his feet. I gotta spray it. I gotta spread all these out again. A1, 2. Move all the tools and stuff. Get off! Get off! Ah! B1 and 2. Trash. That is C. And then D1 and D2. And then the polycaps. Perfect. Oh, I need the beam sabers too. Those would be nice to have. Alrighty. Feet. These will be easy enough to do all at once too. So once number 3 from B1 and 2. And then get those out. Clean off the nubbins. There's that. And oh, there we go. 2. So I realized earlier I have like a ton of just like spare parts and pieces from like a few years ago when I was building Gundam. And I was kind of looking over like, okay, what can I do with these? And I remembered that a lot of the Action Masters look like Gundam. Like Action Master Skyfall and Overrun. So I was looking at them, I'm like, I could totally just make these out of my high-grade Gundam spares and then do them that way. Because then I would have representations of those characters on my shelf because they never transformed in the first place, so it doesn't really need to. There's one. And there you go. Number 2. All right, and nubbins. I don't know why, but like cleaning off the nubs is like one of the most satisfying things when building one of these. Just making it look flat and pristine just does something to my soul. Polycap 7s. Those are 5s. Those would be... Oh no, those are 7s. I was looking at the wrong number. I was going to say, if those are 5s, I don't want to pop those out because I will lose them. And then I got these this time, so I don't have to try and use like my fat ass fingers to get into these little gaps. Actually, it's probably just gonna be easier with my friggin' tweezers. Whoop. Not what I meant to do. Come on, get in there. Stop resisting. Alright, come on now. Sometimes. There we go. Sometimes it's just a matter of if you don't have it lined up right, it will not budge at all. There's one. And then go there. And then this one. There. Just kind of smooshes in like that. Now we need D15. Big old stompers. Oh, excuse me. One. And two. So this is what I was talking about. Like, you can kind of see how they've got like the nub marks on the side and like the frayed bits and pieces. But taking them off with a hobby knife, it's like, if you do it right, is like one of the most satisfying things about building one of these kits. Although red does scuff pretty easily, so it's not going to look perfect. But like, you can see the difference now between the two. Kind of see the nub marks on this one and none on this one. Oh, I just realized I didn't have my other light on. Hold up. Hold, please. Is that too bright? No, I think that works. It'll work just fine. All right. So then get these off like that. Oh, I just realized I have a coffee downstairs that I never finished. I'll be right back. Yum. Oh, room temperature coffee. Oh. All right. Where were we at? We were cleaning nub marks, but I think I did them all. Yeah, I did. Okay. So then, put your one foot in, you put your other foot in, and then you allow a man to stand. And that goes like that. And same here. And then A is 10. And 9. There's 1. I feel like the Tootsie Roll L. There's 1, a 2, and 3. Chomp. And then the ones that go on this side. This runner's almost done. We've only got 1, 2, 3 pieces after these 2, but 2 of them are a weapon, so they can just kind of snap together. They don't really go anywhere other than weapon storage. Oh, I just realized I have to fix W here. I do live. Hello, Marvelous Prime. Yes. It's a very rare appearance by a Mateo potato. Ah. Okay. Got the ankle brackets. Ah, I may have trimmed off too much. It's fine. It's fine. It's going near the bottom of this kit anyways. Nobody's going to be admiring his shoes. Sorry, my cat just tried to break into the office. What happened to the Transformers stop motion? Ugh, excuse me, I got a hair in my mouth. I'm working on it. I have a script written, or I have 5 scripts written per episode. And I have just been busy. Like, my days off are usually spent napping or doing housework, and then preparing to pick up the kiddos from daycare or working. So I almost just sliced my finger. That would have been great to do on stream. I do have ideas planned. I actually have it up on my other monitor here, like a character sheet for the stop motions, and let's see, a character list, the 5 scripts all in a document. That's the problem. It's like I have to find time to do it, and whereas most of my time is spent being a dad, and then most of my alone time is at night while my wife is sleeping. I can't really like record audio. I can't really film anywhere because I might have that green screen right there, but it doesn't really do me much good without proper lighting. So it's just it's basically just a waiting game at this point. I have the whole story planned out in my head, and I'm even planning on using the what is it called, the Transformers RPG rulebook, and taking some of the story concepts that I have for the stop motions and implementing them into my campaign for that, for my siblings and one of their friends, just to like get the story that I want to tell out in some way, shape, or form that's not just on a Google Doc. So that's where we're at right now. Plus, whenever I work on stop motions lately, it's helping friends with theirs. So let's see. All right. So, I missed the ankle guard. There we go. He's got shoes. All right. Doesn't really matter what side that goes on. But now we're starting on the legs, giving this poor man a leg to stand on. Ha! Funny. That still has a piece on it, so I can't quite toss that one yet. B18 and B17. So I don't want anything on there. 7 and 8. I was gonna do a live stream. It was 2 nights ago now. Because I built a kit a couple nights ago, or I built half a kit a couple nights ago, and I finished it the next day. And I was gonna do a live stream, but someone named 01 Trans Fan decided I'm gonna do a Lego live stream, and I was like, oh well, if he's gonna stream at the same time I am, I have to watch that, so I might as well not even do my stream. I like supporting him when I can, so jumping into lives or anything that he does is always a fun time. So having put those pieces together and then not even use them yet. So actually, could I do this at the same time? I totally could, because it's still the same numbers on each runner and the same piece. They are going to go, if I turn him towards me, it'll be easier to keep track of what pieces go where. So he is going to go, hold up. He's going to go there. And then that's going to go there, like that, so I can see which foot is which. Because if you get them mixed up and you get them backwards, that's a very awful thing to do. Let's snip and snip. Oh. There we go. There's that. I missed a nubbin. Oh no. There we go. So that goes on that leg, and this one goes on that leg. And then B1, 2. Does my chair go any lower? No, it doesn't. Okay. I just kind of realized like my head is like half off of the camera. So I'm trying to like, do this in some kind of professional manner. Even though this guy's kind of like taking up the whole frame here. And then I need 9 and 10 for his left side, and then 9 and 10 for his right side. There we go. 9 and 10. All right, let's get this like that. Clean off some of these nub marks. Because like these are going to be on the inside for the most part, so it doesn't really matter, but matters to me. So got those, and then it's gonna go like that, and it's gonna do the exact same thing, like this. There we go. That's the top part, and then the same thing on the other side. Or as Emgo says, second verse, just like the first. It goes like that. And then I keep looking ahead and I'm not meaning to, just because like the third page is like right in front of my point of view, but I need to look a little bit this way. So I keep like looking at this page. I'm like, I'm not putting leg armor on yet. When in reality, I'm like 3 steps back from that. 1, 2. I need all 4 of these for each leg. All 4 of these for both legs, I should say. My brain knows what I want to say. I just can't keep up with it sometimes. There's that. And that. Cool. Polycaps done picked out. These I do need to trim down because if I don't, they will kind of like push out more than they should. So there we go. There's 1 and 2 for that one. Oh, I needed a whole other B's 11 and 12. These are for the B1 side, so that's these ones. I'll at least get these put together first, and then I'll do the other ones, just so I don't mix up the pieces. Goes like that. Whoop. See what I mean? Stuff likes to jump out of my friggin' hands here. Okay, so this goes here. This goes up top. Like that. Then this goes in the bottom. And then we slam it all together with this. And that will hold those in there. Cool. So now I can do the same thing again. I gotta be careful not to like catch some of these edges. There we go. There's that. Aha! So that is finally 1 runner empty. Trash. So those nub marks are mostly clean. These, however, are not. There's that. There's that. My phone is still charging, right? Yeah, for the most part it is. Oh, that's true. Oh, okay. That still goes in the back, right? Yes, it does. And then this one, which I did not clean up. I thought I got this one already. Oh well. Oh, come on now. Whoop. Oh, come on. There we go. Smash it all together. Now we've done that part. But we can't connect them yet, because we need A33. Check it out. Sure it's not dirty. 33. And 32. And then D2, which is this yellow one here. 10 and 11, which are these yellow vents. All right. That. Clean that up. That goes in there like that. And this goes in like that. Now we can start connecting stuff together. Well, I should probably do the other ones too, now that I'm thinking about it. And then once I nip these out, we can toss the D2 runner. Word of caution though, you never want to like actually throw these runners away because they're just straight up plastic. I actually save a lot of my runners because I don't have a good recycling place to bring them to. But there's a video on YouTube that I found that shows you how to take runners and turn them into figure stands, just by like kind of cutting and melting them together, and you can get basically like you can get basically one of these out of these, basically. Don't knock over your brother. What did you do that for? God damn it. Now you're not going to work with me. This is why I didn't buy your twin. I was going to, and then I did not. There we go. Then, kind of just to clear these out. Like that. And like that. And vents are in. Cool. So now, take these. Other way around. Yeah, take these. And then slap that. I didn't even clean it. I missed some nub marks. There we go. Did I miss some on this one too? What the heck? I thought I got all these. Apparently I did not. There we go. I'm going to take this here. We're going to take this here. Right? No, other ones. This one. Slam it on that. And then, like so. Oh, that's a big seam mark. Oh, I guess I could have done more to push it in. So that goes like that. And then the other one does the exact same thing. Just mirrored. Squeeze them together. And then A126. For, which one was it again? For this one. And 27 for this one. That goes there. And then, what was the other numbers? 20 and 21. That. For there. And then that. And that. Time is 9 o'clock. Yeah, we got some time. I'm at least gonna finish this kit in the live stream because I don't like leaving stuff half done. Even like leaving this model kit with no legs was super annoying to do, but it is what it is. So then you are going to clip like so, right? Are you gonna sit in all the way? No? What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, you go. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's why. You dummy. There, that's much better. All right. And now, clean this up just a smidge. Clean that up just a smidge. Goes there. And we have one fully assembled shin and calf. Just going to do the same exact thing on the other side. There's that. And then there's that. Maybe. There we go. Can I get that off? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Come on, get on it. Why am I... Did I do this wrong? This end goes like that, and then this is supposed to go on like that. Why do you not... There. Okay, it just didn't seem like it didn't want to go. There we go. Oh. Hooray for cold coffee. All right, so we've got two shins. And now A14, which is this one. There's that one. And then this one, and then all that's left on this runner is a beam saber. So we can go ahead and leave that on there because they are very small pieces. All right. So we got these back. Number one. Scrape that off. Get that. That. Scrape these off. There. And then, is it this one, right? No, because the open socket has to go on the inside. So this one goes here. And then this one does not go there. So the other one that goes? Seems like a loose connection. Yeah, that's on the right way. Yeah, I guess. This is the problem with my brain with cutting stuff out too early. I don't know why I did it, but actually I know exactly why I did it. It's so I can not build one thing and then backtrack all the way back and rebuild it again. Wait a minute. Oh, the single vent is on the inside. That's why that's not working properly. The single vent goes on this goes like that. This piece goes in all the way, please, like that. All right. And then this goes here, like so. I'm going to do the other one before I lose my train of thought here, like that. Angle goes in the front. Now we need B1, 26, and 28, along with 27 and 25. So these four corners here. And one of the last two polycaps. We are making our way through this. And then after these, it's just the backpack that we have left. Ah. It's 27. Goodness. There's that. This faces downwards like that. That's why it's the other one. This one. There we go. Good thing these things have like pegs and holes on the inside, because I would never in a million years figure out which way it was supposed to go. But once you cut all the bits out, it's kind of like solving a puzzle where you're sitting there looking through the process and you're like, oh, that's how that goes. That's nifty. You know what I mean? All right. And then you go here. Like that. And go there like that. All right. His hips don't lie. Be a shame if they did, because I probably would have built the kit wrong. All right. And then just pop these bad boys in like so. Squeeze that together a little bit better. Pop them in like so. Then you take these, put them in the back, because they're going to go in the feet. There's one. And there's two. Two fully assembled legs. Now, take our Gundamu boy here, and that's going to go on just like that all the way, and then this on just like that all the way. And now we have a proper standing Gundam boy. But he is only partially done because he needs all of the weapons and his backpack. That's how he looks so far. He's doing good, I think. We got him standing. He has 2 legs to stand on. It's actually quite posable. Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh. TRDQ would be plowed. Alright. So, we have a Gundam. Mostly, anyways. He is definitely going to be needing some panel lining, but he's doing good. He's standing up now. Now we are moving on to his backpack. Which is good because there's only one runner I have to work with as opposed to 2. I need C11 and 9. And then 8 and 10. And go together. I should really get back into making my own custom Gundam suits. Because I made... Hey, gas mask! How we doing? Oh, it's downstairs. I can't even show you. Oh, how we doing? Oh. Please don't cut my finger, brain. Really don't want to deal with that again tonight. That goes there. That goes there like that. Yeah, pretty good. Very overtired. Even on my days off. Just haven't had a whole lot of time to myself except for a night. So like, figured I would at least do something with this YouTube channel thing. You know what I mean? Alright, so that's gonna go there and there. And then I need C13. Again? Yeah, again. It's been very, you know, that's what happens when you're a dad, I guess. The YouTube thing kind of took a back seat for the past three years, including that ARG that I started and never actually ended up doing anything with. I still have a hidden video hidden on my channel. It popped up the other day on my when I was scrolling through my content and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, that's still a thing that nobody has seen ever. Still working on that one. If it helps, I haven't updated the lore since I started it, so that should make your job a tad easier. I think there's even a specific thing that I... Is there a thing that I hid? I think I hid a certain thing. I don't know if it's still there or not. I should probably check that out. Make sure it's... See if it's still there or if anybody's found it and is like, what the fuck is this? And then... C4! Not the ideal way to do it, but hey, if it's going to snap right off, it's going to snap right off. That's cool. Alright. This backpack's kind of one solid color, and I don't know how I feel about that. I prefer a little bit more color in it, at least. What am I making or building? I'm making a Gundam, a Gunpla model kit. Something I have not done in probably a good 2 years. I got bored the other day, and I found all my built kits in storage, so I put them on display and was like, I kind of missed building these. So I got some more. Well, I say I got some more. I had some in my backlog that I never actually touched. And I built half of this on stream earlier, and then I said I would build the rest of it on stream, so I started building a second one. I'll probably do that one tomorrow. I try to not rush through my kits, because I feel like if I rush through them, then the building process, which is the whole point, is done and over with, and then it's all right, cool, I'll just put it on my desk. What's the next one I want to build? I don't appreciate it enough. So with this one, I'm trying to take my time a bit and not rush through it. Plug it in, plug it in. There we go. This backpack is very monochrome. I don't even know if that's the right word. Monotone probably is the better word for it. Oh, there are 2 beam sabers. I thought he only had 1. Don't clip the nub. Perfect. And boop. They're an anime thing, right? I think. I don't know, it was when I was a kid. They are an anime thing. They're like a 40, 41-year-old anime thing, I think. Um, they have like 2 different types basically. They have the Gundam that's all about war and uh the downsides of war and anti-war messages, and then they have one where it's like we build Gunpla, we battle our Gunpla like they're Pokemon. So like there's a very wide variety in what they do with anime. Oh, I meant to bring this up in your Discord, Gas Mask. However, I didn't want to be like a self-promoter and be like, why are you working on a project when you haven't even started another one? There is a project on YouTube that I think would be up your alley called How to Henry. It is on a hiatus right now. However, there's a lot more progress in that than there is in the Sierra Search series. So if you want to check something out, I would recommend that. Because that is a lot further along. And it's something that I think you would enjoy, especially because you're somebody who likes to piece things together. So, not trying to self-promote, but also, yes, it is made by me. It is a project that I've started and is on a purposeful hiatus, not like a oh, I got distracted, so I'm never gonna get back to it type thing. It's on a purposeful hiatus. I have like props and a story and stuff written for it. I even posted it on. There's a YouTuber. What's his name? Nightmind. He has a website where like you can go and like post ARGs or stories and stuff on his website. So I even posted it there, and it's got some traction. I think it has close to 40 people at least on there who have seen some of it. So big audience is always nice to have. I kind of feel like I sound like a jackass when I say that. I'm like, oh, go watch my stuff. My people seem to like my thing, so. 19, 20, and 21. Ah. Constantly breaking shit. Hope not. Picks it up. I would like that to be a thing. Hoping that something comes of it. However, because it's like it was the first story that I worked on before the whole Sierra Search thing, so it's a little rough around the edges, but it's the first one that I like dove head first into. So like, there's probably like some tropes or some very obvious things that should not have been included in it, but it is what it is. Um, what's out now, at least, I'm pretty proud of it so far, and I'm probably gonna work on it more this summer, because I think that's just gonna have more time for me to work on it. Plus, the weather will be nicer, and it requires a lot of outdoor stuff. And we're supposed to get like 3 or 4 inches of snow here pretty soon. So, haha, we have a tiny little gun for a tiny little man. Oh yeah, it may help if I actually open his hand. Oh, come on now. Open. Thank you. It's in. Bablam. Oh, American snow. Yeah, the snow here. We actually have only had one flurry of snow. All I should say all year, but it's only been like 3 weeks into the new year. So like since November, when summer like officially ended here and it started to get cold, we've only really had one flurry, and that was the other day when it was like 45 degrees out, so all the snow melted. Whereas back home, where I grew up, they currently have 1.5 feet worth of snow, and they're expecting more tomorrow. So, yeah, kind of glad we ditched that, and we even we went up there to visit for Christmas, and we literally saw no snow the entire time we were up there. We were up there for 2 weeks, saw no snow, left, and the next day they got like 6 inches of snow. So we barely missed it. And like I'm not a fan of snow, but at the same time, part of me is like, well, I want my kids to like play in the yard and go sledding and use their snow toys and get like, snow pictures and whatnot. But oh well, they have plenty of time to experience snow. They don't need to experience it now. There. Oh, I almost missed a piece. 23. Please don't slice my finger brain. Really don't want to deal with that tonight. Yeah, true. That's actually Mr. White Christmas. I mean, where I grew up, we had a white Christmas literally every year, so like I'm not too bummed about it because honestly, I have poor circulation in my hands in the cold, so like for me, it's probably better to have missed the white Christmas, but I know my boys don't really care all that much because I mean, like they're 1 and 2, or 1 and soon to be 3, so like they don't really think about it all that often. Another mist nub. There we go. I just feel bad for my parents because like my dad does a lot of plowing, and he went out last night while it was snowing, while they had like 7 or 8 inches of snow coming down. So I used to have to do that with him, and now I'm like, nope, I want to live somewhere where I never have to worry about that again. And there, now we have a bazooka that can rest right on his bum. Oh, amazing. How does this go on? Yeah, it just kind of sits. Right? Is that how it's supposed to be? There we go. Just kind of sits on his butt. So that works. The swords we already did, so now we're on the shield. Which is mostly going to be this last little bit. Poor circulation too in my feet as well. Probably dying. Yeah, same here. I used to have to like go out and shovel snow for all my relatives because we all lived on the same street, and it usually took me about not too long, like an hour, hour and a half or so. And by the time I would come back, I would have no feeling in like my hands. It doesn't matter how many layers of gloves I wore. My feet would hurt. It was awful. I hated it. But I got paid for it, so that kind of made up for a whole lot. Ugh. But like the poor circulation thing, it like runs in my family. So like my grandmother has it, my great grandmother had it, I have it. Hoping my kids don't have it because that would suck. But thankfully we live somewhere warmer. Is this runner empty? Hey, it's empty. Cool. Yeah, money's cool. Money is very cool. You know, if I could get paid to not do anything, that would be the dream. How do they get volunteers for like those science tests? Like statistics say, or scientists have discovered that like 1 out of 11 people have weird dreams when they go to sleep. Like I want to be one of those test subjects and get paid for it, so I could take a nap. So that goes there. I need this red piece. Why is it orange in the instructions? It's red on the... Okay, so this is red. Right? That little tiny piece right there is what I need. It's orange in the instructions. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, it's just orange. So... good thing I know what I'm looking for, though. Because if I didn't, I would be confused as hell. And that's probably, like, why they have the numbered runners, too. Because that probably helps. Hooray. Wine testers don't really need me coefficients. I would love to be a wine taster. My problem is though I would go through an entire bottle of wine. So I just did that the other night. The other night I was what was I doing? I think I was just watching videos and editing, and I ended up drinking an entire bottle of like pink Moscato wine. Granted, it was already like a quarter gone already, but I drank the rest of it in one night, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed now. This is not the smartest move. Not my smartest choice in life. How do you fit? How do you exist? Do you win like that? No. How do you... What? Oh. Fucking idiot. Putting it in the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. It fits that way. I was trying to put it in there. No wonder it didn't fucking fit. So this goes like that. And then these. Did I miss any nubs? I think I missed one. All right. Nope, apparently I missed two. Sure, that's the story all wine tasters say after being SI in that line of work. Yeah, no, like that's probably one of the things that they ask you is like, so what makes you, what qualities that you have would qualify you as a wine taster? I can chug a whole bottle of wine in like one evening. Hired. Done deal. Immediately. If only all job applications were that easy. Wait, what's this other piece I was looking for? 31? Oh, right in front of my stupid face. All right, cool. I want it on the side of his arm, so I didn't even really need that piece. So this is gonna go that. Genre of interview over in 20 seconds. Yeah, pretty much. You can drink an entire bottle of wine, you're hired. I almost made a Rick and Morty reference, but Rick and Morty is kind of going through a shit show right now, so would rather not. Man, if I could get hired to be a wine taster, I'd be set for life. I don't know what to do with this now. Just gonna plop it in the bin, I guess. 14 and 17. I did have a sheet of stickers, but I have no fucking clue where they went, so I'm just gonna have to end up painting all this. Some controversy with the writer. Yeah. I think he's one of the showrunners. He's the main voice actor for Rick and Morty, and he's one of the show's creators, I think. I don't know exactly what was going on, but I think it's along the lines of physical and sexual abuse, if I remember correctly. Oh, this just rests on his head? That's kind of dumb looking. He's got big earmuffs. Kind of dumb looking. I don't know if I'm going to keep those on him. Does he have them on the box? Yeah, he has them on the box. If he has them on the box, I'll keep them. Is that it? That's the last page? That's the last page. We did it. Haha. One. Gundamu. Sounds like a lot of Gunpla. Yeah. It's mainly the runners for this one kit. I say that, and I have a second open kit right here that I'm building in my off time. Let's get back to Gunplas. Pretty much, yeah. I try to like stay out of that sort of stuff. But yeah, he's pretty neat. He's got a butt flap that can fold up and down. He's got a shield that he can punch people with, and he's got a pair of earmuffs. He is very cool. I've never watched the show that he's in. The reason I ended up picking up this one in the first place was because this gold boy, I don't know if you can see it. Get out of the way. Gold boy in the back corner. I have one of those, and I saw that they were kind of paired on the box together, so that's why I got him. Gotta love the butt flap and the earmuffs. Pretty much, like, he's ready. What tier figures have you gotten this year so far? Oh, goodness. Let me pull out a... I can't. It's on my phone. A lot of G1 stuff, basically, because that's what I'm focusing my collection on this year. Two of my proudest gets were most of the Seacons. Just kind of throwing Rotor around a little bit. Most of the Seacons, and the reissue of Stepper. I've been after this for a long time, and Piranacon's my favorite combiner. So, just been a whole lot of G1 stuff this year. What else have I gotten? I don't think I've gotten a lot of I think I do have like one. Basically my only G1 thing so far is Earthspark Twitch. Earthspark Twitch is fantastic. It's very early in the year, but I think this is already a contender for figure of the year. Ugh. As far as Transformers goes, I don't know about anything else yet. I feel like he should have something on his shield. Like, I feel like there's a sticker that should go here. Do I have any more stickers? I've got a whole pile of boxes from old kits that I've built just because I use them for storage and storing my other kits and stuff. I think I have more stickers. There's some, but they're all like lights and stuff. These are all pieces. Could use that on a kit downstairs. And I think this one might have... Nope. I don't know where my stickers went. Dark of the Moon, Skyhammer, 86 Jumpy, and Earthspark Twitch. Earthspark Twitch is great. I can't get into the oh my god, I can't talk. The 86 Junkions. I can't do it. My Wreck-Gar was extremely loose in the waist, and you can't pull it apart, or it's on a mushroom peg, but it's enclosed and clamped in, so like you can't get to it if it's loose. So that's the problem with my Wreck-Gar. And then Junk Heap was a little bit better, but like he just didn't want to tab in vehicle mode. So like the whole point of them was to have one riding the other, but I can't. I think I'm done with that mold. I've already been burned twice on it. I don't think I need any more. Dark of the Moon Skyhammer, I remember being a lot of fun. I think that was like, I think that was one of the first movie toys that I bought from an antique store. They had him. Who else do they have? They had him, and they had Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Prowl. I think it's Transmetals. I don't know. The owl one that was named Prowl. Can you hold your gun? Please tell me you can hold your gun. You can, like, two-hand it, right? Maybe, very lopsidedly, but he can do it. I don't know. This is more of a one-hand thing anyways. His butt bazooka. That's actually what I want to see him hold. I don't know how to store this one. I think this one kind of just sits on the butt flap too. Bazooka time, bazooka time. That goes in like that. Right, yeah. And then I gotta go now, but I'll be sure to check out that ARG you recommended. Yeah, absolutely. Have a good night, gas mask. What did I name? I think it's How to Henry. I think it's How the number 2 and then Henry. Recommend checking it out. It's probably one of my better projects. If you want an ARG taste that for something that's actually been planned out and isn't kind of a run-of-the-mill junk. But yeah, if you are looking for one with lore, that's the one that I recommend. All right, so we have A Gundamu. I should panel line him too. That's probably the other thing I'm gonna do. What is it? Almost 10 o'clock? I got some time. I got 15-20 minutes to spend. The one thing that I love about like these panel line markers is like you can erase them and they all comes off, no mess, no nothing. Come on, fill that in. Thank you. Fill that in. Thank you. And go back over these ones again. Come on. There we go. I think this is more of a paint marker than a panel liner, which I mean works too. It's just it can be a little bit more difficult to work with. Let's move that out of the way. And then you just take an eraser. Looks kind of messy now, but then you just kind of go over it real quick. And again. And if it all comes off at once, you didn't add enough, which I may not have added enough. But now you clean it all up, and it looks a lot better. Kind of makes them pop a little bit. All right, let's drop your shield and drop your bazooka. More accurately, detach your arm. And I kind of wish I had like one of the old school like pencil top erasers, because that would do me real good right about now is to have one of those. But I do have another pencil, so that'll probably be a smidge better. There we go. There. That pops a whole lot more and doesn't look nearly as sloppy. Apparently he's got a spot on his taint too that needs to be done. No, just his crotch. I used to build like bases and stuff for these guys. Like I would take cardboard and like toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls, I should say, and stuff, and I would just like build bases and stuff. I think I still have one downstairs somewhere. Maybe when I do like a photo gallery or something of this guy, I'll take some pictures on it, because I feel like that's like one of the best ways to display Gunpla is like putting them on bases or like in those hanger type things, those hanger displays that some model kits come with. Some Transformers come with them too. Getting off all crumbs, all bits and pieces. My cat's knocking shit over downstairs. All right, that's one of those done. The other rough part about using like one of these erasers is you get like the flakes and stuff everywhere. The flakes or stuff are just awful to have. Do I have a brown one? I don't have a brown one. I have silver, blue, red, gold, green, and just the black. Okay. Also, I didn't even realize it, but those earmuffs cover up the specific paint mess that I made. So, guess they're staying on there anyways. Coloring his tiny mouths. And then there. His fronts are almost done. You're gonna stand up for a second while I do your shoe. Part of me doesn't even really see the reason in panel lining his navy parts, because you're not even really gonna see the panel line because the color's too dark. But oh well. I gotta go back over and do that one again. I got too clean with that one, I guess. And this side. This, kind of like how I said earlier, cutting off the nubs or shaving the nubs down when you cut them off the runner was one of the most satisfying parts. Panel lining is also like one of my favorite parts about doing these kits, because it just makes everything pop and you see all the detail that you may have missed the first time. See, like stuff like that. That makes it look much better than just the plain white that it was. There. Shield is done. What do I want to do next? Let's work on your shoes, because they're out of the way. don't know if I want. I'm not gonna bother panel lining the bottom of his feet. There's a lot of detail down there, and I probably could if I really wanted to, but I'm gonna pass for tonight. I will do his toes though. He does have some detailing on the front of his feet. Give him some toes. And then I'll probably put a little bit more on the side. And it does not matter if you mess up while panel lining because it erases. Which is something all of life should revolve around. Don't worry about it because it erases. It is merely temporary. There we go. Kind of want to use the other one though. The other one's less flaky. He feels solid too. Like, no, well, maybe if you like wave him around like you're about to chuck him, he doesn't, but feels good. I didn't even do this side. Two. I don't know how far with the panel lining I'm gonna go. I might go, like, I might just do the legs and arms and call it done because, like I said earlier, the navy color doesn't really let any of the black through just because it's a darker color. So, like, it doesn't show very well. But gotta do these too. And it goes like that. Like that. I wish there was erasers that didn't shed. Shedding is really what's killing it for me. Do the backs. Do the insides. Oh. Like I said, good thing it's erasable because I just got a whole bunch on his foot that I did not mean to get. There we go. And that, that. Feels looser than it probably should. Yeah, like this one is fine, but this one seems a little too loose. He's fine. It's all right. Whoever's here, how are we doing tonight? Or evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Doing pretty good, personally. Bit tired. I'll be going to bed after I finish panel lining this and end the stream, but that's what you get, right? That's what I get for being a dad. Just constantly tired. I should do his hands too. A few more nub marks on this guy than I would have liked, but it is what it is, I guess. Get that and that. And we started back here. All right. That. Raise the hand a bit. Pop that back on. And then this hand was the other one that I did. There's that. I think we just have the torso left to panel line. Oh, the torso and the weapons. And I think I'm going to paint the inside of these thrusters here. I don't think I like them just being that blue color. Let me make them red. Don't get the wrong idea, YouTube. It's not inappropriate. There we go. Bleed out for me. Ooh. Oh, I forgot this was like the metallic stuff. Okay, so these paint markers that I have are like a metallic color. And I'm just realizing now I probably could have gone over all the red with this. And the Gundam that I started earlier, I might have to do that with because I already did all the quote-unquote gold. It's more like a caramel color on this guy in the gold paint marker. So, missed opportunity, but it is what it is. kind of fill this in just a smidge. Fill that in like that. Probably could have done this in gold, but I don't have any other gold on the figure. Where I do have red, and metallic red blends in just fine, I think. Let that sit like that. It almost comes out like a little bit of a copperish color on the navy blue. So that works even better, especially as like thrusters. It works. Are doing good. Hour and a half long stream. I think we're doing all right so far. Yeah, this is going to pop way more. It's going to look so much better with this red in there. I don't even care if it's show accurate. Now that one's overly painted, so I'm going to paint all the rest of them to match. Just a smidge better. There. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it does, hold up. It does pop a lot more against that navy blue. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of glad that I didn't. No, hold on. Yeah, honestly, looking at it and painting it on, well, I should paint it on a red runner. Just to see. There we go. So this is the normal red, right? And then painting the metallic red. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see much of a difference. There is. It comes out a little bit more of a rose color than a red color, which is fine. Just now that I'm looking at it, I'm glad I didn't do that for the red on here, and I don't think I'm going to do it for the red on the poor fella who fell over. Ugh. However, I'm going to take this green. That sure used to work, right? Yes, you do. I mean, I knew it would work. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to bleed everywhere. Decapitate the Gundam. There. Put your head over here. Let's push that in a little bit more, make that a bit more solid. And put a dab here. Can fill that in a bit. Dab here. And I already did the front there. So now, do some panel lining on this side. All right. On this headpiece, I don't really care if it's a bit messy or if too much of it comes off, because at that point I can just hide it. A, hide it behind the V-fin, or B, just say it's, you know, scuffing. And push this in like that. There. Pop the V-fin back on because, to be honest, he looks very bald without it. Now, his earmuffs. All right. Alrighty, I think we are done. I'm not panel lining the weapons. I've decided against it. Don't really want to. I might weather them later on. I don't like the bazooka though. I like the smaller gun. Oh, I gotta paint the lens on this one too. Correction. We are almost done. Just have to make... Oh, I didn't do his shoulders either. Never mind. I guess we're not done yet. Get the marks in there. And mark in there. I was thinking about doing some of the yellow, like some of the vents and stuff with this black, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually get a brown one, because brown looks better on yellow when it comes to, panel lining. I think I'm just going to do that instead of doing it in black. Easier on me, and it'll look much better on the kit, I think. Time is it? 1:15. As soon as I clean this up, we'll call it a night. We have been streaming for nearly 2 hours. And in that time, we have officially finished a Gunpla. Put his stuff back on him here. Give him, oh, I forgot I said I was going to paint this little scope here. There. Done and done. Just a little bit of green right there in the scope. It's a little dark. I don't know if you guys can see that, but all right. So we have officially finished the, what did I say it was again? The RX-178 Gundam Mark II. I've heard people pronounce this egg version. AUG version. It's the AEUG version. Prototype. Oh, are those supposed to be yellow? Hold up. Yeah, that shield is supposed to have yellow bits. No wonder they looked a bit empty. I'm going to make this correction. Do I want to do it with gold, though? I think for this I'll make an exception and use the stickers. I keep saying we're done, but we're not. So, number 3. There we go. And the panel line is still showing through, so it still has the defining edge. I know my lighting isn't the greatest for this, but Man, I should have grabbed this from the skinny side. It was so much easier to line up the other one. Come on now. Just gonna grab from this end. That will make things a whole lot easier. One side is better than the other, but now you can kind of see the yellow is on there, and the panel lines still show through, so it's fine. Pop it on there. That gives it a splash of color that it sorely needed. And then, apparently I missed some green stickers. So paint. 1 and 2. Apparently there was also some silver stickers that I missed. Stickers 9 and 10. I don't even know where I saw those. Here's one. Oh, come on now. There we go. Where did I see stickers 9 and 10? Excellent question. Oh, is that supposed to be red? Oh well. It's not on the sticker sheet, therefore it does not need to exist. 9 and 10. I'm not seeing anything about it. Could not have been that important, especially because they're just tiny and silver. Can't imagine where they would have gone. Oh well. Every time I'm looking at this now, I'm seeing things that are like different colors. Whether they're supposed to be or not, I don't know for sure. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to do a couple of the inside vents because a couple of the inside vents are shown being black. So we're just going to go over them here like this. And then we'll take an eraser to them. Fill all this in. Fill all of this in. Get your leg out of the way. And same on this side. Apparently there's an airplane outside my window. No, I didn't do this one. move his shield out of the way, and then just kind of go through and scribble in here. And the pencil will take care of most of that. Scribble in here. And there's just a panel line right there that I missed. All right. Now we can take the eraser to him again. And to see what our final product looks like. Smudge it, smudge it, smudge it. This is why you get one of those corner erasers, like one of the big brick ones. You can stick a corner in there and just go crazy with it. All right. Yeah, that one could have probably looked better, but maybe it would be better if I use this other one. Oh. Panel lining on this one is not the greatest. I can clean it up, I think. Bum, bum, bum. There. All right, I think I just have 2 more vents to get through. The one on the leg here. It's gonna take me no time, and then the one on the shoulder. And then I know I've said it before that we're done, but I think this time, truly, we will be done. Sure, there's a better way to do this, but if there is, I don't know what it is. All right. Oh, well, there goes his waste. All that work that we spent doing tonight, threw it right on the floor. Didn't even care to him. All right. Oh, there's a couple more panel lines, but I'm not going to bother doing them, I don't think. I've said we're done like 5 times, and this time I'm going to mean it. We are done with the Gundam. Well, blam. Phew. Well, that was 2 hours that I did not expect to take working on this, but kind of glad I did. I'm glad that I went back and panel lined those. As messy as they are, they really make the vents pop. So, kind of glad I did that. And I didn't like them at first, but I'm kind of growing fond of his earmuffs. So, that's that. And there he is, all finished up. So, thank you for joining the live stream to everybody who watched. I know a lot of the people who watched earlier are no longer here. But thank you to the people who stuck around. Thank you to everybody who joined in on the stream. I forgot that I had cold coffee. There we go. Now, if you excuse me, I am going to go put my cup in the sink, and then I'm going to go to bed. Good night, everybody.